Hello, hello, Brachiosaurus here with another episode in the Denmark playthrough in EU5. Where we left off is with a lot of colonial growth. We're expanding in Guyana and the kind of Venezuela area down here, as well as along the coast of Virginia, trying to seal off the coast and make France go for other places. France has gone for Boston up here. I guess that's unfortunate that I won't be getting it, but it's okay. We can't have everything, right? In the meantime, we've been trying to build some forts, coastal forts, to boost our coastal maritime presence back home here. How expensive are these things maintenance-wise? Stone, firearms, cannons, tools, and tar. Very interesting. A whole bunch of decent goods. Let's build them around Lubeck so that we start to get better presence down there. And then we did note that these colonies had reverted back to Swedishness. Oh, some of them have gone Lutheran too. So we'll insist that they become proper Danes now that we've got the diplomats to spend on them. It would be nice if we could get a CB on the Teutons and turn the screws on them. Wouldn't that be something? We did get a lot of support for our census. Where did that come from? A war against the Teutons and Cologne. I kind of like that. Could I take a war against the Mayans? Can I get a Parliament CB against Maya? Ooh, it looks like I could. Okay, I don't think we'll do that yet. So, oh my gosh. My troops. My poor troops. Get back on the boat. Where are the rest of you? Where are the rest of you? Did you all die? Oh my god. They died. My poor troops, they died in the New World. They had no supplies, I guess. So we can't easily wage a war against the Mayans. We'll have to send proper supplies down to our Magua colony. Who is this? Chesapeake? Where is Chesapeake? Why can't I send them to Patapsco? That's who I should be. Let's keep it as part of Denmark for now. Patapsco. Can I just give you this area? I don't know what was going on with that one. Did it not like that it skipped that? I don't know. We lost a lot of regulars there. Is that why my income is going up? Is because I don't pay as much for army maintenance? I was paying 50, if I recall. This colony in Orinuku, we will form a new subject. And this colony in Rappahannock, we will send to Patapsco. I think we should try and get another one out here, but we need a little more money. We are... What happened to our money? Okay, well, let's get some of our... Let's get our wounded army out here. And then let's split these guys up and shuttle them over to Lithuania. Oh my god, I hate how it doesn't switch automatically to the boats. Okay, let's get a CB on the TO on Lower Prussia. And I think we'll just try and vassalize the whole thing. Stettin is mad at me. We'll get these guys and send them back. Oh, my troops merged. Okay. They auto-merged, and then they depleted down to almost nothing. But that's what's going on with that. Let's get our Carracks over there, and get our galleys over there. Our ruler's second cousin. He has a stat line. Can we get him to be someone important in our kingdom? I'm just gonna marry him to. Do we have any good nobles? Oh, she's quite decent. Breda Af Kalmar. She's quite good as well. Okay, let's marry him to Breda. And then let's try and create a new vassal somewhere for Eric. Maybe we can make him a Jarl in Norway after the next parliament. God, these guys are taking attrition. We can't wait too much longer on this. Do we have too high of opinions? No. Send an insult. There's some lovely filth over here. Get all the heavy troops. We'll send some of them to Danzig. Okay, let's go. Let's take these guys. 10 stability, no problem. The Teutons, Cologne, and Schauenberg. Oh, where is Karupana? Oh, we shall join that to Oronuku. How did we lose? 27 war score instantly. Occupations and blockades? Who's blockading who? Where's the blockade? Aren't I blockading you? Where's the blockade? Where's the occupation? I don't believe that you're correct, sir. I don't believe in you. Get these guys on the boat. This time it selected the boat. This time it selected the boat, and I don't have to. Usually it doesn't do that. Usually it just doesn't work like that. France has fallen back in line and is no longer defying the Treaty of London. This treaty is just about dead, and there's not much that we can do about it, is there? Well, if France goes up here, That's good for me, because then there'll be more bordering with England, and there'll be more competing for the mediocre Canadian resources. We can handle that. We got big Carracks, new Carracks. The end of the treaty. As it always happens to old and controversial laws, a mixture of outdated rulings and lack of enforcement, mostly lack of enforcement, not that old of a law either, but anyways, has transformed the once mighty Treaty of London into a stack of meaningless paper. I think it was always a stack of meaningless paper, let's face it. To the dismay of the Kingdom of England and Kingdom of Denmark, the signers of the treaty, their past commitment no longer holds any power, as even their own colonies find it restrictive and ignore it as much as they can. No matter, new treaties can be signed. We no longer have need for it. We do no longer have need for it. Okay, the siege is complete. Let's press onwards. Hans Towson is back with more maps. No, let's get out there. Sieging the Brandenburg of the East. Not the Brandenburg we know so much. A similar Brandenburg. Who's occupying who? Like, are they blockading a colony? Are they occupying a colony? Are they occupying the Faroes? It says they're blockading me, but I don't think they are. Are they doing something up here? Is this them? That's Slavonians. Who are we fighting? Are we fighting them or not? How is this war score possibly so dismal? The Council of Trent. His Holiness has invited us to attend the Council of Trent to debate the required reforms to remedy the corruption and other afflictions of the Church. The Council will discuss what constitutes Lutheran heresy and consider the definition of Church teachings in the areas of Scripture and tradition, original sin, justification, sacraments, the Eucharist in Holy Mass, and the veneration of saints. It will also try to answer Lutheran disputes by considering curbs on practices that have become a stain on the Church's reputation, for instance, the frequent absenteeism of bishops and various worldly excesses of the clergy. We can deliberate our position. Laws of the Catholic Church can now be changed. Okay. Calvinism has appeared. How are these religions doing? That's culture. This is religion. Still tough to tell. They're getting the clear mega majority in some of our areas, and they're getting a lot of progress in general. How's the capital doing? About 50-50? Not so much hold in Pomerania and Holstein. And if we look at society, they've gone up quite a bit because they were at about 25. And then they got the one event and they've popped up from there. Interesting. What happens if I convert? We convert to Lutheranism. We lose a church thing that we haven't done, and we lose 50 stability. So I might want to invest a bit more in stab if we want to get this done sometime. Yeah, I'm going to automate these taxes. I don't think I need to watch them that carefully anymore. How's Maritime doing now that we're at war? Losing little bits here and there. Danish Magdalena. How did that one finish first? I guess it's the smallest. We will form a new subject. And we will expand over here from Zealand. That's the next one over. It is. We can have those other ones join Magdalena, and it'll all be good. France is really, really slow. Maria. Like, where else are they expanding? Are they going over here? I guess they're slowly going there. And that's it. Let's repay a loan. Try to get out of debt. Our guys are fighting Cologne. How did we lose all our sieges? Do they have somebody over here? We can't go through Poland. The Teutons lost in the Gulf of Danzig, as they should. Did we steal a carrack from them? Oh, that's great. Free boat. Not an old one either, a new carrack. How can we possibly be at minus... What defender ticking? It's take Lower Prussia. What else is there? I've got Lower Prussia. We're likely to fail the assault. Smugglers caught. Take their gold. Pay down my own debts. Oh no. Oh no. For 20 ducats we can send them back. Lithuania and Sweden fighting Kiev and Smolensk. Okay. Curious to see those Swedish troops on my border. My vassals are down here. Put it in a little work. Storming of the Church of Our Lady. The winds of the Reformation are blowing freely across Copenhagen, and tensions between the reformers and the followers of Catholicism have reached a breaking point. Zealous followers of Lutheranism, fueled by their growing disdain for what they see as the excesses of the Catholic Church, have stormed the Church of Our Lady. In their zealous fury, they have torn down statues, smashed altars, and destroyed sacred relics, condemning them as idols unworthy of worship. This act of desecration has sent shockwaves through the city, deepening the divide between the two main factions. Condemn the violence, gain conciliatory, okay? Or we cannot stop them, and we gain belligerent. Well, I feel like conciliatory is better, but I'm quite pushed towards belligerent. We make CBs faster, and we get better war score cost. And we make spy networks faster, but our Diplo rep suffers. Why is it pushing there? Expansionist zealotry? Do we have that? Oh, we have martial society and we're at war. So we could just like ditch martial society and it would slowly push back. I feel like I want the Diplo rep for being conciliatory. I feel like that's better. Very average family member. There, the siege is a success. Where's the Teutons? You can't piece these guys out? Why not? "39 battles. The Battle of Vistula Lagoon? I've been sieging them the whole time. I don't understand. Are my vassals getting clobbered over here? Guess we better go bail them out. Oh, what are they doing? It's not acceptable. Where'd you guys come from? Who are you? Mercenaries. No way, not on my watch. Mercenaries with no captain. Not a chance. What are they? Landsknechtes? Landsknechtes. No way, guys. It's not happening. Oh, they're back there. Am I going to have to bounce these guys around? Let's go get this group back. Let's send this group down to Cologne. Can I get food access through Munster? They don't like me very much. Oh, I have food access. Please like me more. It's important that that my soldiers get fed. Okay, let's load these boys on the boats. Send them back on over to Lower Prussia to keep this area secured. Ooh, Poland's raising their levies. They're fighting somebody. What's going on there? Poland against Kiev. Poland gets called in by Lithuania. Lithuania still losing. What's going on over here? Blue stuff, yellow stuff. New Granada. They've got the unique names figured out. Can't double click on this. You can rename some things like that. See about taking these provinces to secure supply in the area while we siege them down. Oh, hello. Send some more troops in, finish these guys off. Teutons better not be doing anything. Nope. Come on, get these coloner troops out of there. Who is Shawan? They are a vassal or something of them. We got money, we can repay one. Ooh, a possible government reform. Let's check what we can get. Progress towards serfdom. Like I've said, I've newly been converted into a serfdom enjoyer. Progress towards innovative and outward. That's good. Road cost. That's okay. Actually, I need a lot of roads, so that might be good. Conciliatory. That might be good. Local army size. Plutocratic. Garrisons, mercenary, belligerent offensive, multilingual diplomats, conciliatory, diplo capacity, diplo spending. What was the other diplo one? Diplo rep, diplo capacity. So that one's just better than multilingual. Autocracy, classic. We could just get pure crown power. Traditional economy, no. Aristocracy, individualism, max literacy, maybe. I feel like, where are we on individualism? Aristocracy, tax efficiency, and nobles' power. Tax efficiency might be pretty good. We could pick up that, or we could pick up the Privy Councillor. Okay, what do we already have? We have colonialism. I'm not sure we need that anymore. I feel like we're beyond needing that. We have royal decree, just a classic, generally good one. And we have harbor admin for navy progress and better proximity through port and development growth. So that's not going anywhere. How much, what were we looking at? Traditionalist, humanist, individualism. We're slightly communal. I think we might take one of the tax efficiency ones, because taxes are so much of our income. 50 and 70, 170 and 50, 220. So yeah, they're just over half of our income. I feel like taxes are pretty good. Oh, I see. It's searching the titles only, so we have to scroll back down to find the two tax ones. Court of Wards and Liveries for 5% and some aristocracy. Yeah, sure. With a Court of Wards and Liveries, the administration of tax collection and feudal dues is much more effective due to increased expertise among collectors and systemized revenue system. However, the nobility tends to consider such courts deeply exploitative of their own fortunes. Well, tough cookies, nobility. You'll learn to deal with it. I feel like let's remove... Are we still trending towards outward? No, we're not. We're not moving at all. Does that mean that we would move towards inward without it? Yes, we would. Because we have tradition, which moves us to inward. Ah. Well, let's think about changing that in the next parliament. We also have a native policy that we can pick. Society of Pops, promote to tribesmen, progress towards humanist and monthly religious conversions. So we could do that. We could do subjugation, which gives us a native subjugation casus belli. That sounds good. I don't like enslaving, and I don't like Society of Pop opinion loss. Or trade, which gives us less colonial maintenance. What is our colonial maintenance? It's not that much. It's not much at all. Native subjugation. Force a society of pops to accept our rule. I feel like we haven't interacted with these SOPs any. A country that exists by virtue of its pops and does not own entire locations. I don't understand how that would work. So maybe let's go integration for some humanists. No, you know, I'm gonna double down and I'm gonna say that we want the serfdom. I don't want anything else, I just want the serfdom. What are we getting free subjects from? Getting it from hunting permits and from free mobility of the common people. Well, we can do something about that, can't we? Thou shalt not hunt. Ooh, that made him mad. Can we give him anything back? Denmark have lost. What? Who, did they kill me? That's not okay. I refuse to believe it. Get these guys out of there. That's what I get for staring at the laws screen for so long. God, we're losing to these guys. Oh, we don't have a flank. What the hell, man? Let's get out of here. Can I just piece Cologne out yet? Oh, you losers. No. What a struggle against tiny Cologne. Single-handedly keeping the Teutons propped up. Didn't the Teutons have a province down here too? Yeah. Let's just go deal with them. Why did Henneborg's opinion flip suddenly? At war. We're at war? Why did they... Whoa, guys. How did they get into this war? How did they get into this war? They allied the Teutons in the middle of the war? Come on. Come on, guys. Just let me take the Teutons. Don't make me hurt you. I mean, I've gotta destroy these guys. They've left me no choice. We're gonna take crazy attrition down here, aren't we? Holy cow. I don't want to be in this war anymore. What do you guys want? You want to take Hamburg? And you want war reps? Forget about it. Okay, we need to play a little less loosely here. Let's get our big army onto theirs. Where did my other army go? Did I lose a whole army stack? That's pathetic. Pathetic and frustrating. Why would Henneborg do this? Everything's okay. Back to the main event. Teutons aren't doing anything, are they? No. Can I just subjugate you guys? Are you giving up? 56 only. I want the Teutons to become a vassal. Oh, -5. Come on. I want you vassals to not do that. I want you guys to not do those bad moves or these bad moves. None of these moves, please. And what do they have? A mix. And what do they have? A lot of regular infantry. Can't believe I lost a small stack to them like that. Oh, they're falling back. I'm just going to take the siege and try and win there, and then maybe we can swing over and take one siege and try and peace them out. That's the plan. 9,000 infantry, 7,000 of which is levies. I think they're crummy units. Nope, they've got good units. They're just beat up. Let's keep recruiting. Let's get some halberds. We can't afford any of them. It's a rough life. This was supposed to be an easy war against the Teutons, but somehow they got a ton of score from blockades and occupations, and my vassals have given away a ton of score in occupations. Let's get all the vassals unsupportive. We do have some conversions over here. Danish, Danish, Danish. No Teutons engaging over here. Vassals losing over there. Another Corfits. Teutons over there. What are you guys doing? Yeah, let's get Lancers. Oh my gosh, they're so expensive. Cavaliers, levies. Come on, finish the siege up. No, that's not Teutons, that's Cologne. Finish the siege. We needed to fix a law. Let's see if we can do that. Increase our control with some counting houses. Reach out to our faith, religious art. Ties to neighbors, castle works. Fortification works. Rostock, Gustrow, Alberg, and Malchin. I don't know how much we need the control from those. I don't think we can really pass it either. $17.5. We'll support aristocratic. I like that one. We'll support outward. I like that one. That gets them back on side too. Oh, we should put the commoners in parliament so that they're a little bit happier. And we were going to change a law, but which law was it? It was by tradition, right? Because by tradition is pushing inward. By blood pushes outward. Peasant estate satisfaction. Well, that's a good value. But I feel like outward is more important for us. So we'll swap that. And then there's not much... Oh, we can get more support for outward. We can get support for naval. And I think that's the end of that parliament. Unless we get some random events to push it forward. Oh my god, you vassals. You guys are supposed to be supporting my invasions. Let's go put the hurt on these coloners. Show them not to siege my stuff. Yeah. Get hurt. Get out of here. Get out of here, Cologne. Nobody wanted you around. Forget that. I'm not giving you anything. They're at minus 97. Why? Why are you guys like this? Did we lose that fort instantly? What happened? What happened? Get back down there. Take that fort. Run away from those stacks. Run as far as you can. We should try building a fort down there. Take over the siege. I want to take over the siege. Hello. Assume control of the siege. There we go. We're likely to fail in an assault against 35 guys. Give me a break. We're not going to fail. I'm ordering the assault. Send, yeah, we'll charge them fees. There. We took the fort back. Let's put people in the fort this time. Might be helpful. We've got a garrison now. We've got a garrison now. Got 1, 2, 3 guys. Ah, finally. The Teutons surrender. And we get a call for peace. I'll take it. Yeah, you guys should be humiliated too. I'm gonna take your money as well. Nah, I'll leave you your money. You guys are gonna need your money. What happens AE-wise? Only the Teutons. Okay. So, we'll vassalize the once mighty Teutonic Order. We'll take all of these guys home. Who are these guys? Are these guys, they were prisoners? They were prisoners. Oh, we can't move them yet. Let's increase opinions with the Teutons. Hochmeister Wolfgang Barteschk. And let's see, how many cores do you still have? You have some cores on Poland. So I think EU4 veterans will understand, and new players might not, but what we're going to do is we're going to be attacking Poland to try and get them to return these cores to the Teutonic Order. If we click these probs, we can see the TO has cores on these areas. Cores and claims. What a sad, pathetic little war. We need to get better at paying attention. We lost a lot of maritime control too. Get these guys back out there. Patrol the seas in the whole West Baltic area. Can we, yeah, let's get the king on those galleys. As we once did. King Corfitz II. He shall lead our galleys on patrol. So I think we just move everybody over and then they become non-prisoners. Well, he did. He's still a prisoner though. Can we move him around in formation? He's not in formation because he's a prisoner. What if we merge them? No, now they're not prisoners anymore. Great. Great interface, as always. Moritz. Oh, I was trying to look at Moritz. Albert Af Kubau backs policy change. The inner workings of our government are quite complex and often leave room for corruption and lobbies to grow. The latest challenge to our power comes from none other than Albert Af Kubau, an artist of 6 skill. According to his rhetoric, King Corfitz II is actively hurting the stability and efficiency of our legal system. In an apparent effort to reverse the damage, Albert suggests the implementation of education of the people. However, it is clear that the commoners speak through him, much like a puppet. Lowers nobility and clergy, gets us innovative and humanist. I don't hate it. What did we get? We got open institutions. You know, I like this policy, but I hate this guy. Oh, I wish we could just execute him for treasonous thoughts against King Corfitz. 19 stability. Education of the people. They gain satisfaction. I mean, that one's better because I want the policy anyways. So, we'll do that. We won't be tyrannical. Oh, New Spain is down here by Mexico. I'm not sure that I like that move. Let's get an explorer out there. The Andalusian. You've been a good explorer for us. Okay, and I feel like I need to build some more guns and cannons and such. I feel like those are getting quite expensive. So let's build a couple of those. Did I get the construction center? Let's build a construction center in Copenhagen. What does this do exactly? Construction capacity +1. I think we can build 2 things at once, which we desperately need in Copenhagen because they're quite behind. Can we see like the construction queue anywhere? Yeah, what if we cancel that and cancel that? And do that first. Yeah. And then let's go back and let's do some 2 cannons. Hey, hey, hey. 2 cannons and 2 guns. And 2 tools. Okay, and how is our maritime? It's getting better. It's getting a lot better up here. It's not so good over here or over here. So I think we need another naval squadron for this area. And maybe for this area too. Although this area, I think they have good control. 63, decent. 51 over here could be better. That's kind of our low spot. And then we need to start getting some roads inland. Okay. How is our trade doing? We're up to 120, so that's good. And a nice chunk of that is from the cocoa trade in Copenhagen. So we are doing some business there, selling cocoa in Copenhagen, 2 trades worth. So that's good. I saw chilies on there too. 13 from chilies in Copenhagen. All right. All right. So our colonial trade might be finally making us a little bit of money. We're selling tobacco to Damascus, tobacco to Bursa. Like to see that. We're importing some incense, sure, whatever. Importing the chilies. Importing the chilies. Show me more chili. No, we're just importing chili. Cocoa. We've got a lot of it coming in and a little bit of it going out. And we're making a little bit of money. Nothing amazing. Tobacco, we've got a little bits coming in, and then we're shipping a lot of it out. We're making a lot of money off of tobacco. Can I, Magua are out trading us again. Do I have to go back over and ask, like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing selling direct to Damascus? That's a no. And we're going to boost you. Okay, well, our colonies are growing. We're running a little bit into Castile as we start to think about how we're going to deal with these Mayans. We will need to send some weapons and whatnot over to the Caribbean. That'll be okay. I think we can manage that. And we've concluded a long and grueling war with the Teutons and their stout, faraway allies, Cologne, who racked up a whole lot of war score on our vassals. So, things are moving along. Leave a like if you like the video, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and leave a comment. I love reading all of your comments on the campaign. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.